you're looking for the best alternative to a clean install of macOS Tahoe without a bootable USB or reinstalling macOS from scratch, this video is for you. First, we'll upgrade from macOS Sequoia to Tahoe, then use erase all content and settings to start completely fresh, just like setting up a brand new Mac. For this process, you need a Mac with Apple Silicon M1 chip or newer, or an Intel Mac equipped with a T2 chip running macOS Monterey or later. Before installing macOS Tahoe, it's important to check your Mac's SSD for errors to avoid installation problems. Open Spotlight, type Disk Utility, and press Enter. Disk Utility is inside the Utilities folder on your Mac. Select your Macintosh hard disk, click the first aid icon, click Run, then click Continue. Once the check is complete and there is no issue, click Done and close the window. I suggest upgrading to a new OS on your day off so you have enough time to troubleshoot or get help if needed. Before updating or upgrading, back up all your important files to keep your data safe. Keep your user account password, network password, Apple ID and password handy for a smooth setup after installing macOS Tahoe. Please keep in mind that this method securely erases all personal data, apps, media, and settings from your Mac, restoring it to its original factory state. In the first stage, I'll upgrade from macOS Sequoia to Tahoe. To do this, click System Settings in the dock, then click General in the left sidebar, select Software Update, then click Upgrade Now. Click Agree, enter your admin password, and click OK. The installation takes a while, so I'll pause the recording and resume once macOS Tahoe is installed. Upgrading from macOS Sequoia to Tahoe on my M4 MacBook Pro took about 35 minutes. My MacBook now runs macOS Tahoe. Although I could keep using it as it is, I prefer to reset it to factory defaults, similar to a clean install. I don't want to carry over old settings, unused apps, leftovers from uninstalled apps, or possible stability issues from the previous version. Setting everything up from scratch takes time, but the benefits are worth it. Maximum performance, fewer future problems, and a system that feels brand new. Before moving to the second stage, make sure you have backed up all your important files. If you use the Music app, deauthorize your Mac. This step is optional, but I recommend it just in case. Open the Music app, click Account, then Authorizations, and choose Deauthorize this computer to prevent DRM, Digital Rights Management issues. Next, sign out of apps that limit device activations, such as Adobe Creative Cloud, Microsoft Office, some VPNs, third-party apps, and some streaming services. Generally speaking, there shouldn't be any need to sign out of those apps or services, since we will reinstall them on the same device. However, to avoid activation headaches, I'll recommend doing it just to be safe. It's now time to sign out of iCloud. Open System Settings, click your name, scroll down, and click Sign Out. Next, you are given the option to keep a copy of your iCloud data on this Mac before signing out. Since we will reset the Mac to its factory settings, even if you choose to keep a copy, it will be deleted. Therefore, I will deselect all the options and click Continue. Type your Apple ID password and then click Continue. Next, enter the password for user account and then click OK. Next, open System Settings, click General in the left sidebar, then select Transfer or Reset. Click Erase all content and settings. Enter your admin password and click Unlock. In the next step, click Continue. This will erase all settings, media, and data for all volumes on this Mac. The following items, Apple account, Bluetooth accessories, Find My, and activation lock will also be removed. Now enter your password for your Apple account to sign out of Find My, then click Continue. Next, you will receive a 6-digit number on your iPhone or iPad. Enter it and click OK. Then click Erase all content and settings. This is the final step that cannot be undone. After the reset, your Mac will restart with the out-of-box macOS Tahoe state. Once your Mac restarts, you will see the activation screen. If you are selling or giving it away, turn it off by pressing and holding down the power button. To set up the Mac for yourself, click the Wi-Fi icon in the top right corner, select your network, enter your password, and click Join. After restarting, you will reach the Hello screen. In the next step, follow the macOS Setup Assistant to complete the initial setup. You will need to spend some time setting it up. To save you time and make it easy to complete your initial setup, follow my step-by-step tutorial to get everything running quickly and smoothly. Step 1. Select your language and click the arrow. Step 2. Choose your country or region from the list, then click Continue. Step 3. Transfer your data to this Mac. You will be asked if you want to transfer your data from another Mac, Windows PC, Time Machine Backup, or external drive. To keep this tutorial simple, choose Setup as New, then click Continue. Step 4. Written and spoken languages. Click Customize settings to add additional languages. Add a language and click Continue. After selecting your languages, click Continue. Step 5. Input sources. Choose your preferred input source. Add additional input sources if needed. Choose your preferred keyboard from the right pane and click Add. Then click Continue. Step 6. Dictation languages. Click the plus button to add additional languages, then click Continue. Step 7. Accessibility. Mac OS offers accessibility features that can help you set up your Mac to your needs. You can set these up later in System Settings, so click Not Now. Step 8. Connect to Wi-Fi. Select your Wi-Fi network Step 9. Enter your network password, then click Join and Continue. If you are using Ethernet or a wired network, choose that option instead. Step 10. Data and Privacy. This screen explains how Apple handles your personal data. Click Learn More if needed, then click Continue. Step 11. Create a Mac account. If you don't have a Mac account, click Create a new account. Enter your account name, password, and optionally your password hint. If you already have an administrator account, choose this option. Enter your account password and click OK. Step 12. Sign in to your Apple account. Sign in with your Apple ID to access iCloud Setup, the App Store, and other app services. Enter your Apple ID and password, then click Continue. If you don't want to sign in right now, choose Setup later. I suggest doing it now. When you sign in, a 6-digit verification code will be sent to your trusted device, such as your iPhone or iPad. Enter the code and click Continue. Step 13. Terms and Conditions. Review the terms and conditions in your language. Check the box to agree, then click Agree. Step 14. Setting up your account. At this point, you will see a spinning progress indicator. While macOS creates your account, wait until the process completes. Step 15. Make this your new Mac. Click Continue to accept the recommended settings, or choose Customize Settings to review options individually. Step 16. Apple Intelligence. For now, click Setup later to keep the process simple. Step 17. Touch ID. The Setup Assistant will prompt you to set up Touch ID. For now, click Setup later, then click Continue. Step 18. Apple Pay. You can add Apple Pay during setup, but to avoid complications, click Setup later. Step 19. You will now see the macOS Tahoe welcome screen. Click Continue or Get Started to begin using your Mac. Step 20. Keyboard Setup Assistant. If the Keyboard Setup Assistant appears, follow the on-screen guide by clicking Continue or click Quit if you want to do this later. If you're looking for free Mac apps to boost security and optimize your Mac's performance, access the link in the description box by clicking on More below this video. Open the link in your browser and find the list of all free app tutorials on the right. I hope you learned something new today. If you did, please consider subscribing by clicking on my profile picture and sharing the video links with your friends. Your support will inspire me to create more videos for you. Thank you for watching.